We just have you sit down in your queen's chair.
Okay.
You guys don't get too loud.
Are we on?
We're on.
We're on.
Let's roll 'em.
Hi, Pete. This is welcome to our a tour of Ellis Island, and this is our new dog.
We haven't left the house yet.
His name is Salty because
Our old dog was Pepper.
the old dog was Pepper and it died. It actually drowned in the pool.
True.
It's true.
So what happened to stop? And this is me all drinking.
Anyhow, this isn't he cute? Now Barbara's taking him tomorrow to get him a haircut, and do they do bows for these dogs? A shampoo set, so that I can smuggle him onto the airplane. And nobody has them home.
She's gonna try to pass him off his big boobs. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Salty, look forward so you see what kind of dog I want. See, now this is how big he is. He's 4 months old.
Yeah, he's not gonna
He's
get
so cute. Yes.
Excuse me a minute.
Can you see this? Yeah, you want to see him walk?
So close. Really zoom.
Get your newspaper. Get your pacifier, Salty. Where's your big binky? Your big what?
Binky. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get your food. Go get
Oh, do the stove so people can see the stove. He's never seen the stove.
You gotta look through the viewfinder so you see what you're doing.
Take a picture of our stove with Salty in front.
Doggy.
Why don't you turn some lights on?
Come here, Doggy. Come here.
See, Pete, how much Salty likes camera.
See how cute this dog is? Let's go get your food.
Like, what are you talking about, lady? Like, you want to train this dog? You think you can eat treat.
Go get your food. Go get your food. Come here, Doggy. Come here. Go get Pam. Come here. Come here. Come here. Doggy.
You're on film. You're not doing anything.
Okay.
You missed it. Did you miss
I
that?
missed that one thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, it wasn't much.
Yes, it was. It was cute. Were you taking a picture of the house? Okay.
This
Did
is
you
for,
show her?
this is for insurance purposes.
Yeah.
I'm filming my house.
Did you show the sign out there?
Yeah.
Get it, Rick.
You always, you're in it all the way.
I'm all the way, okay.
Oh, I should have done this when the sun was up so you could see our backyard. Our backyard is out there in the dark. Here's our hot tub. Here comes the dog again.
We got the binky.
I want you to know these people are all sober.
I'm taking that dog home to you. Stop. I don't know how I'm going to get him on.
Go get it.
If not, that's what I want for Christmas. That would be delicious.
Pete, in his mind, the dog thinks he's a Great Dane.
Get it. Wait, I did this to you.
And Pete, he's already 4 months old, so he's not going to get that much bigger.
He did this the other day. He stumbled and fell.
Yeah, he's such a good dog. Where's the other dog? Did she get them?
Oh, yeah.
I already put him to sleep.
Oh.
We'll get him some.
And how did
I mean, I didn't put him to sleep.
They went to bed.
they went to sleep? Correct. Yeah.
We'll fade out here.
Yeah, fade out. Night. We'll take pictures.
Well, not all of
driveway. Is that it? We think that's it.
Is that housing? They must have had to stay there. I mean, what did they do? Just make them all stay in those rooms?
I think it wasn't very pleasant though. What is that 32 line of Idaho?
Yeah. It's not a very big place, is it?
No. That's the amazing part about it.
Are those all holes in the glass up there? Yeah, building to the right, are those broken windows?
The whole thing is like the main building.
Oh, are they going to redo all that?
It all depends, I think, on the donations. I would imagine that would be their ultimate goal.
But that was all broken glass like that and everything too?
For years, kids from out here, people from out here enjoy it. It was like this broken down building.
How could you come out here? Anybody with a boat could just land and...
Like it was a little rounded up.
Yeah.
Oh wow, so much.
Look at that. Wow.
Now that's in Venice. Everything they do is on the bar. They're all over the place. They're gonna have these trains like over here working on the dredging. On the way back, I'm going to sit down.
To the main building of where we figure the immigrants came off a ship, because there's like a dock thing over here on the other side, and this has got to be what they first saw. Huh?
I don't think they had this here cover over it.
We just walked into the building. Look at all the suitcases. Where's this thing where all the names are? Is that the
been able to part with some, where their family members have been kind enough to donate them.
Yeah. Is that what they said that
These are all donated, or on loan.
Yeah. Look at these maps. Can you
So
imagine traveling, leaving your life in another country and coming in a basket?
Which one?
Yeah, bicycle.
Oh, really?
Over 12 million men, women, and children passed this way. Passed through rooms and corridors haunted with a special stillness which remains only in places once noisy with human life. Here they bought tickets for 1,000 places in America. Here they traded their drachmas, their liras, and their rubles for dollars. Here they sang their first American songs, experienced their first American Christmas and Hanukkah. Here they waited to be given permission to pass over to the new land. Tens of millions of us have relatives who came this way. Sat in this room, part of the largest human migration in history. Of the many who came, some were turned away. But even they would leave part of themselves in America. to remind us why they had come so far, why they had made the journey.
You never know how hard it was to leave her. That was the hardest thing I think I ever had to do.
She said, if you leave, why, I don't ever want you to come back again.
Long, hard life. Was.
Europe had always lost its children to America. And now there were new reasons to leave. Industrial change and political unrest had brought increased joblessness and poverty to Italy and Southern Europe. Reaching as far north as the industrial cities of Poland and Russia. In America, they were saying, there was a future, perhaps a fortune to be made. In the southern European ports of Naples, Piraeus, Trieste, and Constantinople, they gathered to board the ships to America. Some were birds of passage, leaving to seek work and return. Others with hopes to find at the end of the journey the good permanent life that awaited, they were told, 3,000 miles across the sea. In the rural areas of Eastern Europe, they had, in addition to poverty, other reasons to look to America. The government was taking young boys to the army. In a mother's lifetime, she might not see him again. And always there was the police, the historic persecutor of the Armenian, Slovak, and Jew.
You know what I see now? I see the peasants with their wagon and hay to take me away. The whole town was around my wagon. Everybody came to say goodbye. I didn't know how to say goodbye.
Poland, Russia, Romania, and everybody just wanted to get out of there.
Making their way to the railheads, they sought passage to the sea. Some had money for the journey, and some did not. But turning back was seldom an alternative.
I didn't pay no tickets. Get on a train and pray for luck.
They carried us just like you would carry a load, a bunch of pigs. If you're gonna move a bunch of calves, a bunch of pigs, would you put them in a passenger car? That's the way they looked at us.
For many, entering the great port cities of Northern Europe was like entering a new world. They had reached the sea, and the immigrant was now in the hands of the steamship company. Immigrants from the east and north swarmed into Bremen, Antwerp, Hamburg, and Liverpool to be processed for the passage to America. They stood in line together, those who saw America as an adventure, those who saw America as a beacon of hope. It was a business of numbers, an operation designed to house, feed, and process 4,000 people at a time. To identify those whom American authorities might reject and return to Europe at steamship expense.
First thing they do with you is delouse you. Lock your hair on. Your hair, if there was a net in your hair, you would have to have shampoo.
Fearing epidemics, huge facilities were established to fumigate clothing, baggage, and people. Processed and ticketed, they waited for their ship. They boarded in many parts of Europe and in many kinds of vessels, most to New York and some to other ports. But they had one thing in common. They were traveling steerage, and the steamship companies understood the profit in numbers. They began a journey that could last from a week to a month.
That was the last time it ever ran again. That was the last trip she made. She should have never made that one either.
For some, it would be a voyage without incident. For others, the crossing would provide days for which they were ill prepared.
They gave us a tin plate with a fork and a spoon, a cup of soup, and that much bread, 15 days.
It's all gone big home. I was in the cellar. There's little lights going on there all the time. Little lights. We were riding in the steerage, like animals.
You could see a lot of water, but we didn't see the sky. No sky.
To escape the throbbing engines and the odor of spoiled food, those with blankets came on deck for air.
She was sick all the time. People didn't know where the toilets were, and so they used it. It was a terrible life.
I prayed one night that that ship would go down. It was so horrible. It had to stop for a while. For some, you know, the waves was washing. I was very sick. I prayed it to go down.
There's only one thing in my mind. I wanted to get out of there and to come to America.
It appeared like in a fog, and everybody went over to the railing, just admiring.
I thought I was in heaven. My God, this city on earth, this is city in heaven. I've never seen a building that big, but beautiful. I have to cry.
Everybody was just waiting to get off that standing waiting to get off that ship. You were just wondering where you were coming to or what was going to happen to you, you know, in your mind.
Still separated from the first class and cabin passengers who were processed by immigration officials on board, the immigrant from steerage waited yet another boat ride. This one from the Hudson River Pier to an island in the Upper Bay. Crowded into barges and ferries, they approached the place that had become a legend in their mind.
I couldn't get my eyes on that. It's great. I was kind of glad to see Ellis Island as bad as it was. It was good to see any kind of land.
According to the houses I left in my town, this was like a whole city. And I almost felt smaller than I am.
But when I came to these doors, I saw all these people there. I figured, well, I guess I'll have to stay here for good, probably, because all these people, what are they doing here? And nobody was happy. You don't know what's going to happen.
I had a coat and a dress and a pair of shoes. That's it.
One suitcase I had with me. And about $50, I guess.
My basket. My little basket, that's all I have with me.
You were lucky to have the one.
We had no other possessions but that. We had no baggage. We had nothing.
Nothing except the clothes. We had nothing.
Clinging to their possessions, they entered the great building and climbed the stairs.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, I says, where am I?
They would come right into the big hall, and there they were told to sit and stay there. And they didn't know where they were. It was a new land, but they haven't been in land. It was just a big hall. And all you could get was tears and crying of the children.
For the vast majority, the process would last less than a day. But now they waited. Those from Europe and the Near East, those who had arrived from the Caribbean. Those who were the first in their family to come to America were those who would be met. Those who came to make money in return were those who were determined never to return.
So they all had this fear, this worry. They were worried about police, because they were always checked in the other countries.
The word government frightened me. Government was tyranny. Government was officers who looked at you with the sense that they wanted to hate you or eliminate you. And the idea that there is democracy or that the policeman will help you was very new to me. As a policeman, to me, was someone who could cut my head off.
It was the most dangerous thing for everybody to go through it. The ice.
Trachoma, the dreaded disease of the immigrant, the diagnosis for which could lead to almost certain deportation.
If there's anything that put a chalk mark here, a chalk mark there.
Those identified to be set aside for possible rejection represented a small percentage examined each day. But this was little consolation to a family separated.
You didn't have to know the people, but you know that somebody's missing. The agony they went through. So you know that somebody's missing in the family.
All of a sudden, the thought, my goodness, they're separating us. Because that's what the police always did. They separated the men from the women and then took care of the women and children. As long as some member of the family, some loving member of the family was with you, life was tolerable. You lived in a relationship of family love. Even though the other members of the family, you didn't know where they were. You could converse, you could plan, you could warm each other.
I had a feeling that I'm left all alone. It's a terrible feeling. All of a sudden they were gone.
America did not want the burden of an unhealthy immigrant. America wanted a person who could make a living and was not bringing into the country an infectious disease.
And they looked at your backbone, at your lungs, and your heart. And you were sent from one to the other, one doctor to the other.
And a lot of people were put away on the side.
I wouldn't want to be so bad.
People were rejected because they showed outward signs of illness, what they considered mental difficulties. We didn't call it psychiatry, they called it neurology. And we said, we're sorry. And the ship that brought them had to take them back. That was a tragedy. I decided if they ever have to send me back, I'll jump down to the water and never go back to Russia. I never want to see it again.
Built for 1,500, the dining room often fed 3,000.
There would be dishes and forks and knives and white napkin, long tables, well set. But when the people went in, it was like chaos. And they handed us food. Food was not something people gave you. I didn't like it, but then I tasted it again. I never had seen a banana before.
To me, this white bread was like cake already.
At night, Ellis served as a dormitory for thousands, waiting the new day. Each morning, the great hall would fill, and the noise would begin again. Hopefully, their papers were in order, a clean bill of health, a letter from a relative guaranteeing they would not become a public charge, proof that they were not a contract laborer, for a dangerous alien.
Commands.
In adjacent rooms, the detained were given additional scrutiny and an opportunity to make their case. But accepting an appeal to Washington, the Board of Inquiry was the rejected immigrants' last chance. Through an interpreter, they did their best to persuade him to overcome the complexities of a changing immigration law. But it was in the Great Hall where the vast majority faced their first and their last test. In his hand, the man at the registry desk held the ship's manifest. In his power, the right to interpret questions intended to identify those who should be let in or kept out.
They know a word of English.
I couldn't understand English, not one word.
First question, how much money have you got?
She had to have 5 pounds. My father, I remember, gave me that 5 pounds.
Do you know how long? It took a couple of years, 2 and 3 years, to get that $25.
My mother, when we got nearer and the person at the desk called our names, my mother turned to me, she says, I was never here. How does she know my name? I said, so I know. She knows it.
They asked for my name, and I told them Licht, and they say, how do you spell it? And I didn't know how to spell it, and they didn't know it, and they spelled it L-I-C-H-T. I said, it's all right for me, I don't know the difference.
But then they said, all right, you can go.
You're free to go to Hoboken. Yeah.
There would still be questions of what food to buy for the railroad trip to Chicago, the boat trip to Boston. There was still the strange names, the strange numbers, and the fear of losing one's money. There was the process of buying a ticket to places with unpronounceable names like Pittsburgh, Hamtramck, and Keokuk. But those were details. The island had passed them through. The door to America had opened.
It was as if God's great promise had been fulfilled.
I'm going into a free land. I don't think I ever can explain that feeling that I had that time. There isn't such a thing to be explained. It came out of my system. It's over.
It's not my native land, but it means more to me than not my native land. It means more to me than my native land.
Any country on earth, you this never and become a human being again. It's a miracle.
I'm glad I'm here. Couldn't be any better, could it?
And everybody had hopes. And one thing I was sure, and thousands like me, that the degradation, the abuse, and the privation that we had in Europe, we wouldn't have here.
Oh, God, yes. Hoping for centuries.
see number 12 and number 11 are like what we have at home.
You gotta see this.
We're returning to St. Francis Church, that's it.
We'll get more.
We got
We'll
this
get
on.
more.
We're going up Main Street. What's the name of the street?
Main.
No, this ain't East Main. This is like Main Street. We're going towards
Main Street.
Okay, this
We're
is
going towards the north end.
going towards the north end of town. This street here is no street signs.
This is Wall Street, I think. No. This one over here is Prospect or something like
Go
that.
back, see.
East Pearl. That's
East
East
Pearl.
Pearl. Right there. And we're gonna come up on the Carvel and Dairy Queen. My favorite places.
Yeah.
Are we going too fast?
Go slower. You know.
Yeah, but we don't have a lot of time. Here comes Dairy Queen. Oh, we passed Carvel, so you're only gonna get Dairy Queen. The Big D, DQ. Remember the fun times we had there, Jimmy? Mom and Dad really splurged, took us out.
There's Dairy Queen. Remember it?
And now they got frozen yogurt. So,
Frozen yogurt,
see,
yeah.
we've gone up in the world.
Got a big spot on the window right here.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Rented car, you know how it is.
Yeah, see Dairy Queen, north end of town.
Now the North School is the police department.
Yeah, take a picture in our school for you.
It's a nice day today. It's warm. We both have shorts on.
There's the State Theater. Remember going there when you were a kid for movies?
Yeah? Oops, I don't remember that. Okay.
See, California, they're supposed to wait.
Yeah, well. We're not going that.
Okay, now you can see it's McDonald's. Oh, straight ahead. Now it's like a nothing theater. You can see it's totally gone,
Closed up.
closed.
Well, this is the older part
This
of
is
town.
traffic.
Well, there might have been an accident there or something.
Okay, well, I'm going to turn. We're still at that, State Theater. Moving up here into the intersection. where North School is, and I'm going to show you it's now a police department. Oh, good, we get a red light. I can show you. There it is. Now, do you remember North School? Now it's a police department. See if I get the zoom. There you go. There's North End. Remember Marin's ice cream parlor used to be on that corner.
And don't forget to show where the Kmart was. Used to be a factory that they tore down.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't remember the name of it.
I'm looking down this way. I don't know if you remember going down that way. That's where you go. The road comes into Sacred Heart School.
Yeah, that was Winthrop Street.
Yeah. Now we are coming to the very north end of town. What's that street that goes up here?
What?
Right, you know, up this way?
Calhoun Street?
Oh, yeah, here's Calhoun Street. It's this street right
here.
There on that corner.
Right here.
Yeah. Now we have Kmart here in Torrington.
Instead, it used to be some kind of company, big
Yeah.
company, and they put McDonald's and Kmart. We're going up in the here close.
Gotta get something wiped that off.
We're just going to go up Winstead Road. We're going over Aunt Millie and Uncle Steve's house
For 5 minutes.
for 5 minutes because I got to find out Jimmy Aunt Nikki.
I already bought her a hat.
But Aunt Nikki house because I don't think they got a hold of her. But we're going to go check instead.
He sees it every day. I'm sure she told me. Okay, this is the corner where you go up Newfield Road or you go up Winstead Road. Up to, remember, you used to go Grandma and Grandpa Nardine's house to your left. And this is going up to Aunt Millie's house to your right. Recognize anything?
No.
Now, remember when you used to go to Aunt Millie's house up the street, there was just that little tiny factory, like a manufacturing company? Well, it's hard to find.
Actually, the way I find it now is that there's a seafood place on the corner.
Right. We're only going 35 miles an hour. I'm sure it feels like we're going a million miles an hour.
Yeah, but I gotta go with the flow here.
Yeah. All this stuff was never here, Jimmy.
Here we're coming to Northside Drive, right here by this Cape Cod Seafood Restaurant.
Yeah, right here is Northside Drive.
And all that over there is
A shopping center.
shopping center and stuff.
You see it? Don't go too fast up the street so we can... Okay. Now we're on Northside Drive.
From Winstead Road.
From Winstead Road. Recognize anything?
Actually, Aunt Millie's house looks real small compared to the way I remember it. It used to be real big.
Yeah.
I think Mom and Dad are over there.
Yeah, looks like we have a... Is that their house?
Right here's their house.
Right here's their house.
I guess Jimmy's there maybe. Unless
Tammy.
that's their car.
Tammy.
Tammy, is it?
And Jimmy, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
It's Aunt Millie's house.
And Tammy.
And Tammy's here.
Looks like Jimmy Carfield.
Okay, this is Aunt Millie's house. Looking down the street. It's the house. I don't think I could go back any farther without pulling up these people's yard. Oops. And down the street. One more scan, then we're going in.
Come on.
it. Ellie's backyard. Garden has shrunk. I don't know if you could see any cars going by over there. I don't think so. But they're right there. You could hear them.
Aunt Millie, let me walk through their house and just remind you of things gone by. Now, as you can't see with this. Wait, I gotta go over here to get out the window. Here is, remember the living room? See that, Jim? And now we'll look outside and see the major garden that shrunk. Remember this? Remember? Probably going too fast. And next door.
Now, your mother said you was going to Los Angeles and you didn't want to go on the freeway. Boy, you had a lot of traffic on the freeway.
Now. Remember outside. Now let me stand here and turn around so you can recall things this way. Coming back in the kitchen. Coming back in the kitchen. Turn around, Uncle Steve. Say hi to Jimmy. This is because Jimmy didn't come.
Yeah, we miss you, Jimmy.
We're having a film for him of ours.
Remember we used to get night crawlers? Was it at this house? In the backyard?
Well, this house used to never be houses. This was all a dirty old lot here.
Yeah, that was the ravine. Remember there's... Wait. I had to pull up out in front of this so I could take a picture of this here.
This is Nisa's house.
This is Aunt Rose's
Aunt
house.
Rose's house.
God, can I get it? Wait. There's Aunt Rose's house, remember? I should get out of the car, but what the hell. Okay, we'll do
There's
it.
Brown's trees.
There's the trees in front of Brown's house, right there. Now, why don't you just pull over here for 1 minute? We'll walk down the street.
There's the street, the numbers
Yeah.
there.
There are the two trees that were in front of Brown's house, which would mean our house was right here. And as you can see, right there is the road. Right there. That was where our house was, because you do remember the two trees in front of Brown's house. Now we are looking up Edward Avenue. There's Aunt Rose's house. And let me zoom down the end of the street so I can find the buttons. That's the end of Edward Avenue. So I'm going to turn it off and walk. I'm right now standing in front of our house. There you can see Brown's big tree. So this is right in front of our house. And I'm slowly turning. And that's what you see right now. See the signs? And all these houses weren't here, they moved them. Because there's Aunt Rose's house. Okay, now I'm going to walk down and show you the other houses. Okay, I'm right here. That's Pincus's house. Here's Risley's house. Remember? And there's Evan Pato's house. Whoops. That was a hole. And I can't, what was the people in this end house?
Pincus.
No, Pincus was the first house. I forgot them. There's the end of the street, remember? And now I'm going to turn this off and turn around so I can see where I'm going and show you our house. This house here is Evan Pato's. There's Aunt Rose's. And there's our house. View of our house, the old garage, remember? And that's where it is right now. Standing on the wall's foundation. And this is Pincus's backyard. Give you a general drift of where we are. And you can probably hear the cars, but this is Wall's backyard, then there's the big trees for Browns, and our house was right there. I know this is all hard to imagine. I'm as far back as I could be. And then standing, I'm like in Pincus's front yard up on the porch. And as I go around, that's Naomi.
Hi, Jimmy. I'm sure you don't remember me. I've grown a little bit.
So, I just thought you'd enjoy this. She thought we were real estate agents. Bessie Pond. This is it. Here's Winthrop Street. There is, what's that, Oliver Wolcott Technical School? Remember, then you go down our street, and here's the edge of the pond. This part that I'm standing on used to be the swamp part, and they filled it in to make this road. They have those things out there that aerate it a little bit. And right over there, and I will zoom, is the wall. It goes in a little bit because we walked over there. So they covered that end right there. So you got to figure our house is about right there. Right where we figure it's about right where the sign is, because right up the street behind those trees is Pincus's house. But it's on the other side of the road is Pincus's house. It's kind of weird. Then as you come around here, this is the other side of the pond that used to be the woods, and that's the tennis courts at the high school. Keep going. There's the new high school up there. Let's see if I could come back and... Okay, so I'm going to go back on what I just did to show you the difference. There's the high school. So that's... And there's the wall. So that should give you a guess of what it looks like. Let me walk across the street for a minute. Across the street now, I'm standing on the edge of the lake, pond, as you can see. This is not in telephoto lake. And so this is, it's not that big. Once again, there's the tennis courts, there's the wall, what's left of it. I'd say there's about half of it there. And that's what Bessie Pond looks like now. I'll put it in perspective for you. There's the wall. That's the new building where we used to get our supplies out of. Then there's a swimming pool there. But the basketball court right there was always there. It's in the exact same spot as where the basketball court used to be. And right back there is the school, remember? At the Torrington Country Club, I'm standing at the edge of the parking lot, looking down, whatever that is, pan around. I guess this is where they park all the golf carts, and there's the Torrington Country Club. You have to remember that this is a new building because the other one burnt down 6 years ago. In the parking lot, going all the way around. I don't know what that building is. But there's the pool. Here's the road going down into the place. Remember we used to slide down these hills in toboggans? Turn this off and walk a little. Keen's Hole. Couldn't read the flag before. So maybe you know where things are from that one. do we go on farther over? Talking to somebody who's telling me that that clump of pine trees right there is where the old caddy shack used to be. And what was this about the pro shop?
The old pro shop is, the new pro shop is in the same area as the old pro shop was.
Which is right here?
Which is right here.
That's the old pro shop.
That's
what, same area.
Same area.
And Irv is the guy's name?
Yeah, Irv used to work here about, God.
This has to be like 30 years ago.
28, 18, we're talking 25 years ago.
Yeah.
20,
that's where,
28, 18, holy shit, it is 25
years
ago.
But anyhow, that's it. It's no longer there.
But now they got the snack bar over there. I bet you there hasn't been a caddy up here per se in the last 6-8 years.
Really? Yeah. Not one?
If you need a caddy now, you got to bring your own.
Gee. Here is the first hole. So all that didn't change. Just this place right here where we're standing. And then right there is the 7th. Hey, thanks a lot.
Well, then welcome.
How'd you meet? Oh, that's Linda. This is Covered Bridge in Cornwall. You can kind of see it right there. This is the town, the entire town. It's called West Cornwall. That's what it looks like going through it. There's the river down here. Let me go walk down there somewhere and see if I can't get a picture of the bridge from that bridge. Right here in Connecticut, there's a surfer. I don't know where he's going. Back a little further and keep it clean. There it is. Right down that road, and that's where we're going next. You can see. And there it is. The whole thing. I don't even remember much of it, unless that's a different building. I'll zoom down to the building. Hang on. That's it. You ready? It's rolling. Okay, Jim, we are now standing in the middle of the Goshen Fairgrounds. And as we go along, do you remember these little barns here? Because that was right next to the micro midget track, which is right here. And we thought this was huge. And this is small. This is small. What I'm going to do is, as soon as I figure out how to get the date on here, let's see, date time right here. Okay, I'm going to turn it off because I can't find the fade button, and I'm going to back up a little to the barns, swinging around, seeing the micro midget track. There's Linda. And there it is. And this is the entire fairgrounds. What? Oh, okay. Hang on, I gotta turn off for the barn where they have all the cows and stuff. Linda. Micro midget. I'm doing a big circle here. The micro midget track. The entire length of the fairground. You get a date and time, but I think it's around.
They're allowing you 2 weeks a week. They're allowing you
Oh yeah. Got it right here. There's no cholesterol at all. He says, how can you explain that to me? Look at that one.
Susan, Barbara.
Say hi to Jimmy, everybody.
Sure, must have been only a couple of months in there.
Oh, missing a good time. Hey, your mother over here. Tell him who you are.
Mom, say hi to Jimmy.
I'm your mother. I'm talking to my son. I'm your mother.
Can you imagine? That's your mother.
That's your father.
This is yours.
Okay, go ahead. Now you can talk.
This is my husband, John.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
This is my brother. You better speak for yourself, Jim.
Yeah, come on.
Hi to Jim. You're talking to Jim.
Everybody's
Hi,
son.
Jim.
Well, tell them who you are.
Oh, I'm Varsha's wife. What's your first name? Franny. Oh, Franny.
One more. We were trying to cut through the plasma.
Okay. There. Okay.
We got you.
Someone wants up with 10 million, I'll be, I gotta go.
Looks like this.
That's it.
There you go. Gotta hide your face. There you go.
Thank you. Well, one more picture. You know, I want you just to stay right there. I want your picture.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I'll take their picture.
Yeah. Yeah, but then she's
Gotta keep the balloons up. Raise the balloons up. Okay. Let's do that.
Okay, anybody else want their picture taken?
As soon as they finish. Okay?
Okay, wait.
I got one more, man. Don't run away. How about you? Okay, now I want all four of you. Ready? Okay, Mark, here. Just the four of you.
Yeah, we all work together.
Take a picture of this. These are all four people that work together.
Okay.
Linda, can you take a picture of that?
Okay.
One more, Linda. Okay. Thank you. eat first?
Somebody don't think actually, I have a whole thing.
In the garden, the Olive Garden has a new summer menu. Fresh new dishes for light summer lunches. Mouth-watering new creations for sumptuous summer dinners. So come, eat out in the garden. The Olive Garden.
Where do you go when your neighbor drops by for a little snack? What high-octane premium gasoline delivers winning performance? Who's always there to help keep the show?